Hi, this is Tshifhiwa Tshivhengwa, the CEO of Tourism Business Council of South Africa, and this is an update. Well, we all know that the festive season is upon us. We as a private sector are preparing for the festive season. We're preparing to host both South Africans and international guests in our various accommodation establishments, attractions, and many other places that we do tourism. And we do so every year in anticipation of a greater number of tourists that will be traveling into South Africa, and of course, us South Africans traveling our own country. So we are very prepared. We do know that we've been experiencing weather challenges around the coastal region of South Africa. And I can assure everyone that everything is on track. And I would like to encourage domestic travelers as well to book in advance so that we don't have issues towards the festive season of availability. Everyone is now available and open for booking, and I would encourage everyone to book whatever they need to book, whether it's a car rental, whether it's a B&B, whether it's a safari lodge or hotel or whatever that one needs to book. I encourage everyone to do so in advance so that we can be even more prepared to host yourselves. Well, in the last couple of months, we have seen that the sector has been making strides in recovery to 2019 figures. We have seen with the results that have been published by listed companies that they are making progress in terms of the revenue that's coming in terms of the occupancy that's coming in. And we have also seen from the tour operators and the car rental companies that there is an uptake in terms of tourism into South Africa. We've also seen that domestic travelers are also traveling their own country, and we'll encourage that to continue. We've also seen that the conferencing market, including the events, be it mega events or local events, or be it inbound conferences, we've seen an uptick on that, and we want to see that continuing because it's quite a critical part of the tourism value chain. So all in all, the industry's performance is promising. And the industry's performance looks as if, even from our side, from levy collection, that we will get to 2019 levels and slightly beyond that, which is good news. But we do know that there's still a long way to go from the international arrivals, and we do know the challenges that we have that we are working on as the TBCSA. With the Tourism Business Index that we did notice the challenges that have been raised by the industry stakeholders in terms of what has been the negative impact to the industry over the past 6 months. Load shedding being one of those issues, around safety and security being another issue, and also the increasing input cost. That includes labor and of course load shedding, as I've said. So we have seen those negative impacts, but more importantly, the positive impact going forward in terms of the positive forecast that we've seen is that there is good uptake in terms of business. There's positivity in terms of the performance from all sectors of the tourism value chain. So we are hoping that with the festive season coming up, the positivity that we've seen through the Tourism Business Index is going to be realized, and we will look back next year and be able to say we have achieved the targets that we set for ourselves. We do know that the challenges will continue, but we operate within the context of those challenges. And we know that we are a resilient industry, and we will deliver what we said we're going to deliver to those travelers who are coming from both domestic and international. We just concluded the Tourism Leadership Conference that was held in September in Sun City. It was well attended. We anticipated to have 400 guests or leaders coming into the conference. We're well over the figure of 400. At some point, we recorded about 600 delegates that were at the conference. The ministers that have attended, I would like to thank them for providing feedback around the visa issues, feedback around the tourism issues from our own Minister of Tourism, and also the DGs and DDGs from government that have attended and that have given feedback, and more importantly, the leaders within the private sector and the delegates that came through. We would like to thank you, for your attendance, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next leadership conference. If you're looking for the recorded sessions for the conference, you can visit the TBCSA YouTube page, where we have all the links to the discussions that we had at the conference, and you can leave your comments as well. We'll also like to encourage everyone to take up the survey that we have sent out in terms of how the conference performed, in terms of the content, the venue, and many other aspects of the conference, so that we can gauge how we improve as we go forward. We also would like to thank the sponsors who always come through, the sponsors from the media, the sponsors that come from our own industry, and many sponsors that come from within the TBCSA membership that have made this conference possible. And we would like to encourage those that want to be the sponsors as we go forward to approach us. The conference is your conference, it's everyone's conference, and the conference will continue to be hosted as a leadership conference where the leaders of the industry from both public sector and the private sector gather together to forge a way forward for tourism in South Africa.